Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick update here with respect to the 2025 and 2026 release characters that we're aware of, as well as talking about the next legendary character and what potential teams that's going to involve here, right? So for those of you that have been following along, you'll know that I already touched base on this, so let's just get right into it and talk about how to best prepare. Guys, I am pretty confident, 90 to 95%. Sure that the next legendary character is going to be Thunderstrike. I have already done a full-on analysis and research video, so I'm not going to regurgitate everything I've touched on there just to save you guys a bit of time. But if you're interested, I'll link that video down below. But just know that with Thunderstrike being likely the next legendary character following Blastar, it means that we're probably going to see some sort of Asgardian, some sort of Hero Asgards rework coming, kind of similar to what we've already seen with them doing work over the Hellfire Club and Mutant characters, and obviously with the Insidious 6 touching on the Sinister 6, Superior 6 characters. I suspect that same treatment as well, but we still have 2 more months of Blastar, so I'm sure there's going to be more teasers, more information along the way. But for those of you that like the spoiler alert, yep, Thunderstrike is likely going to be the next legendary character, guys, so be on the lookout for that. And again, I'll link that video down below if you're interested in checking it out. Now, enough of the quote-unquote speculation. Let's talk about the things that are confirmed. Let's talk about the things that have been verified already by things like the strike spot that we've seen previously. Remember, they announced with the sneak peek for the rest of the year and leading into next year, Chapter 2, new raids. That's already happened, hence the check marks. We have not yet seen that cross-platform connection that's in the pipeline, so to speak, right now, so be on the lookout for that. But they already confirmed that the new Battle World boss is going to be Sentry, so he's going to be a character, and we've yet to see the actual upgrades here for characters that they've noted here, and obviously with the teaser to ISO 8 Purple. So we know ISO 8 Purple 4 and ISO 8 Purple 5. That is on the way. It's just a matter of time now of when that's going to get implemented. And also a War 2.0 change that they're revising. So these are some pretty massive overhauls that we're looking forward to for the rest of the year. I still think that this is all possible by the end of 2025. As there's still a healthy 4 months remaining in the year. We're just starting September. And yeah, I'm definitely pumped, guys, especially what that's going to look like for the character upgrades. Is there going to be a dark dimension tied to it? And if there's even more characters featured in that, that's why I'm saving the resources. And then that's also why I'm not falling for this null diamond trap event that's starting today as well, guys. So just something to watch out for, but I'm pretty pumped for all these things and gives me more justification on why I don't want to waste my resources and obviously time. So let's talk about the things that are confirmed. Let's talk about the votes that have actually come to full fruition now that we've seen its entirety. So remember, there was a Zombie Undying team vote. There's a couple other characters, I forget who they were, but I think the close one was between Cosmo and Kestrel, and Kestrel obviously winning that. So she is going to be the confirmed next member of the Undying team after Scarlet Witch implemented last year. So remember, this typically happens in the month of October, guys, so we're not that far away, and it's going to be a pretty impactful character because Kestrel, upon her addition into the game, she was already part of the meta and quite significant. So I can only imagine how strong she's going to be in her zombie form. So something to be on the lookout for there, guys. Exciting. This just recently wrapped up with the Phoenix Force vote of Magneto winning over 50%, I believe, of the vote. So this is massive. This was a close one between Magneto and Spider-Weaver, but there's just so much fan favoritism here. And the fact that Eric, the original Magneto in the game, he's had a couple of touch-ups here and there along the way. Shining moments, obviously, with Death Seed. But now, I can see this being a potential for Magneto joining Phoenix Force as that next member, but also, more importantly, potential rework to the original Magneto. And let's talk about maybe even potentially the Brotherhood, because that would only make the most sense. We haven't seen the Brotherhood touched on in quite some time. And if we're talking about reworks and, kind of what the trends have been, especially with the potential of an Asgardian reworks coming in the way of Thunderstrike, having that synergy there, it's very, very possible then that other villain mutant characters like the Brotherhood can actually get that significant addition, and especially being back into the post-Ares stats, that's going to be very significant and something to watch out for as well. So pretty exciting, guys. I'm really happy he won. without question. I think he was just obviously the top favorite. So really, really looking forward to that. I don't actually have my Phoenix Force built up, but this would be a reason now to start building them up, especially in conjunction with Omega Red, who's also a abominable force right now, especially in Cosmic Crucible. Battle World Sentry, as I noted earlier, guys, he's going to be the big fan favorite as well. If you've checked out the movie with Thunderbolts, you'll know how powerful he is. So I'm glad that his addition is coming into the game as the next Battle World boss. It remains to be seen if his shards and availability is going to be actually around for us to grab when this event comes about, or is there going to be an opportunity in another aspect, maybe like a dark dimension or some other way, shape, or form around that ISO 8 purple 4 and 5. That is actually up to them to obviously an opportunity for creativity and to actually, you know, instill a lot of excitement and intrigue back into the game, especially since in the last few weeks, especially if you've unlocked Professor Xavier, there is a bit of a no downtime right now, if you will, right, in terms of just us going through the motions, us not needing Gear 20 pieces. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. It's the next grind, right? The leaderboard events are always going to be quite successful with spenders and dolphins, you know, chasing after that coveted diamond upgrade and obviously resources along the way. But I think this is going to be a big opportunity for Sentry to pave way for that excitement and obviously give back that incentive to chase, if you will. So that's going to be massive and something to watch out for, absolutely. And guys, I also want to touch on this, right? Boilan made this video early in 2025. I think it was like January or February, where there were actual kit leaks coming for Onslaught. And so now it's very interesting because obviously Magneto easily winning the Phoenix Force. Onslaught's kit was leaked, and he was supposed to be part of a potential mutant raid team, right? But we already got Hellfire Club as recently announced, so we know it's not going to be a mutant S raid team, maybe a spotlight raid team. That's definitely potential, but either way, there was a kit for him, which means that the developers, Marvel Strike Force, had full intention of releasing this character. So now with Magneto Phoenix Force winning, it's going to be interesting if he also gets included in this mix of some sorts, especially with some rework coming to Brotherhood. So that's kind of what I'm looking out for, guys, in my 2 cents anyways. And again, a lot of it is just kind of taking a look at the sentiment and where the direction of the game has been heading, but I think there's some pretty good direction here from what we've seen, especially, like I said, it's pretty obvious with some of the legendary characters. We guessed Quasar correctly, Blastar correctly, and now Thunderstrike is just all but waiting to be confirmed now, guys. So do let me know what you think in comments below. Do you agree or disagree? Do you think I'm full of it? What are your guys' thoughts as well? I will always love to hear back. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.